You're listening to Prophecy Talk with Erika Grey.
Today I'm going to report on a draft on possible evolution of and adjustments to the current institutional setup of the European Union. The Committee on Constitutional Affairs of the European Parliament first published this draft in July of 2016 and made further amendments in November. This came as a response to the financial crisis, the migrant crisis, Brexit, return of nationalism, and now, since the election of Donald Trump, the urgency for the EU's own defense capability. What I've always stated is that despite the negative reporting in the media of the EU and the belief that it is going to fall apart, the EU continues to move forward. Many of the actions that are taken behind the scenes to remedy the EU's problems are not even reported on in the media. This draft report aims to revamp the structure of the EU's institutions into a government that will correct some of the current roadblocks the EU is encountering that prevent it from moving forward. What I want to highlight in this article and video is that the report possibly outlines what may be the 10-nation federation we see in the Revelation and in the book of Daniel, which will be the institutional structure of the EU in its final form and at the height of its power. The EU has 27 to 28 members, and with so many members, decision-making has been difficult. The EU has talked for several decades at least of it going forward with an inner core of members to help get past this impasse, and there has been a provision about members having the ability to forge these agreements among themselves and go forward in uniting in any area they wish. This could very well be how the inner core would come about of the 10 nations, but this draft possesses another possibility of how the 10-nation group will come about. Within the current European Council are 28 members, and there is a rotating 6-month presidency and a president who resides over the council who is elected for 2.5 years. The council also includes the commission president. The draft talks about doing away and abolishing Article 15.1, which establishes this, and integrating the European Council into what would be called a Council of States, and replace the 6-month rotating presidency with a system of permanent chairs chosen from their midst, suggests that the idea of creating a special law council should be favorably considered. Thus, within the Council of States could be the 10 kings the Bible speaks about and forecasts. It is suggested that the convention to begin this intergovernmental process for a treaty change should begin on the 60th anniversary of the Treaty of Rome, which established the European communities. According to Euractiv, Italian Foreign Minister Paolo Gentiloni suggested setting up an inner circle of core members to reset the EU. So, if this draft proposal is not the way this 10-king core will occur, it is already proposed another way, which I discussed earlier in this broadcast. And this, folks, is a major development in end-time Bible prophecy, because another piece of the puzzle is falling into place and fitting. For more on end-time Bible prophecy news, and to see how this development will continue to evolve, subscribe to my channel, Prophecy Talk, today.